Hey, Karen.
Yes, it is. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
All right, guys. So stay tuned. We will be right back. Feature your business with a full or half page ad in an upcoming issue of Vision and Purpose Lifestyle Magazine. Advertise your business, book, or event and reach potential clients. Vision and Purpose Lifestyle Magazine covers and features stories in business and entrepreneurship, education, performing arts, sports, community outreach, fashion, travel and real estate, health and wellness, and more. Contact us at info@vnpmagazine.com, or you can reach out to our Director of Sales, Ms. Karen McConnell Jones, at 202-904-1000. Vision and Purpose, inspiring our community. And we are back. We have to begin this segment by talking about what's happening in our world right now. We know that COVID-19, the coronavirus, has hit globally. And right now, here at the beginning of April, everyone is inside. We are all teleworking. Only essential individuals are out now. And that has really played a huge part in how we do things, as we call it, our new normal for now. So it's impacting everything and everyone. Wouldn't you say, Karen?
Yes, I will say that, and you are so right. I never thought I'd be living in a time where the whole world is at home, is on, shut down. This is something we used to see out of a movie that we thought was a Wi-Fi kind of movie, but now we live in the movie. And for me though, I'm always still like to say, what is the blessing of it all? And for me, the blessing of it all with the coronavirus, because, sometimes if you look at the news and you're looking at it every day, it's just reporting just so much to keep us so intense on the fear of it all. But I want to look at the blessing part of it all. It giving me a chance to sit still, Sharon, and really see what's more important in this world and what everybody is discovering. I'm getting texts and you're getting video clips all the time. Everybody's just doing what? Sharing love. Just happy to take this moment to be with family. So it's just reminding us that it really is about love, family, and relationships. And that's the part that I'm taking time to even appreciate even more and nurture more. What about you, Sharon?
Absolutely. I see something that's going on social media. It says, I'm not stuck at home. I am safe at home. And
Yeah.
I just think that is the mindset that all of us really need to take. I know there are some people who are used to being out in the street, but it's just like you said, it's time now to stop. Just stop for a minute and really assess where you are, because I know one thing for sure. If people don't make changes once we come out of this, something is wrong, because we've had to make adjustments.
Mhm.
And definitely preparation is key. It really shows that you have to be prepared. They always say you need to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And this is proven that over and over again. And people's finances, um, as we know, many people are being laid off, just because there is no work. If you're at home, only essential people are out. And so I just feel like, for me, it's making me assess everything. And so I hope that our listening audience are assessing and reflecting as we're in this quiet space as well.
Yes, yes. And and part of that for me is embracing and accepting, yeah, like you said, where we are. And because believe it or not, as we call this our new norm, I truly believe that once everything is lifted and we're able to go back, that a part of this will stay, because you know what? Guess what? The world realized now we can work from home. We can know how to telework and do things from home. And I think a part of that will stay. We will take a minute and proceed with caution. So this is our new norm, is get ready to be part of the regular way of life right now. So and it's it's okay. I'm just, like I said, I just always like to look at the blessing part of it all. This is just a blessing, just to be in this moment. And like you say, and just taking the time to reflect. And for us, Sharon, for the media industry, it's really is a blessing, like you said, because a lot of people are getting laid off, that we're still able to provide services for a lot of our clients, with the virtual meetings now. Everybody is doing the webinars. So whether it's live stream or audio, they want to be able to still carry on and have the meetings. So now this is getting ready to be the way to go. Because even, with so many people, it's at first, the first week or two, the lines was just so jammed. Everybody, I can't get on, and the lines are busy. But that's just how telemedia is, and it just fits real fast. I think we did an excellent job of fixing that too, in the media world and just in communications, because the world was not used to all us being on this circuit all at one time. And I think we did an excellent job of recovering from that as well.
Absolutely. One of the things that I think is so interesting, of course, all of your major media companies, all of your huge networks, they're now reporting from home, something that we've been doing for years. And it's just really interesting to see that the huge networks, I'm talking from the top all the way to your local network, their anchors are set up in their home studios.
Yes.
And so that really, to me, just lets you know that we've had a great thing going on all along. Our little individual studios that we've had, it doesn't take a huge big production. We can come into our little studio, such as VMP Media, and get it done. And a lot of times people shy away from small media companies, but as you can see, we're carrying the load right now during this time. So it's a great time for companies like ourselves.
Yes, it is, Sharon. And yes, it is. So again, we are able to provide you with these podcasts, these virtual meetings that you need, whether it's a live stream or whether you just want to do audio. You need to what, Sharon? Contact.
That's it, VMP Media. And we're really excited to help you. And, and after all this, we've not really gave a shout out to our one team member who's been the glue for both sides, the magazine and the media, and that's Crystal Glenn. Yeah. We just really are excited because we have people who are committed to VMP. Yeah. And this, as we have said from the beginning, we're community-based. We're all about the community. We're all about serving. And so just want to give a shout out to Crystal for really being that glue for both sides of the team. Yeah. Because as we are launching, we're growing. I mean, exponentially growing. And so we have to keep up with the needs of the clients. And so that's one of the ways. And we're introducing new team members as we need to. It's really growing before our eyes, Karen.
Yes, it really is. I'm telling you, Sharon, and yes, and Crystal has been our rock. She has really been our rock, and like you said, on both sides of the media. And she's been in media and graphic designs for a very long time herself. So, Crystal, we love you and thank you for all that you do. And yes, and it's taking a community to just give this great effort to our vision and purpose. And even with Karen, we have Karen Clay. She's definitely the one that would come in at the 11th hour.
Absolutely.
Yes. And help save our day, so she's great with the web design and just the finishing touches on the bleed off and all that stuff for the magazine side. And yes, and we just have an excellent team. So it's the team that makes the dream work. And I just really say we have an awesome team. They really are the reason why VMP is here and why it exists.
Absolutely. And so I just want to ask you, Karen, when you on that car ride to that conference that we were having, what really prompted you to say, hey, I want to start a magazine? What was that initial thought before you actually said that?
Yes, you know what? That's a good question. We don't tell this story a lot, but nobody never asked that question. That's why I love your interview style, Karen. So Let me take a moment and think about that. I just remember we was just talking, and then the car ride just went quiet for a minute. You know how you had that still quietness in the car, after having such good conversation, then it went quiet. And so then I just thought, me and you, we're riding, we're doing a conference together, and from one of your people that you interviewed on your show. And then the next thing I said, I should share with Sharon that I wanted to start a magazine because it just fit with in the moment where we were. And so that was my thought. I was just recapping in my mind that we riding to this conference, doing this conference together from one of the people that you had on your show, and how the media just allow you to expand in other areas. Right. So why not share to you now the thought I had about one day owning, a magazine company. And I'll tell you, when you respond, say, I did too. It was like, okay, I jumped. I was like, okay. Right. And then the car ride was never quiet again. And we talked about media and the magazine for the rest of the time. And just to see your passion, because I immediately when we got home that night, you sending me different email styles of how you was playing around. I said, well, she really had thought about this, So, just the love and passion that you have just for the natural eye to design. And, like you said, that's not your background, but that's one of your, gifts and purpose that God gave you, and I was just like, wow, when I saw that, I was like, well, gosh, we need to be doing this together. And here we are, So, yeah. So what now? Let me ask you a question then. So hearing the fact that, okay, we have so many things in common. Before we talked about doing the magazine, we have the political awareness that we love. We had the community outreach that we love. And of course, we had the media that we love. And that was during the our live stream talk show. But what was it when you heard about the magazine part of it? What did it for you?
Yeah, absolutely, Karen. Yeah, absolutely. Because, truly when I did send you those things, because I would just take my guests from all of my podcasts and create just like basically a highlight, like who's coming up or who was on my first episode, my fourth series, and make it into like a magazine style, because I knew that's what I wanted to do. I just, I was playing with it. And so when you said it, I just wanted to get it out. I knew that's what I wanted to do. I always have that creative side, but just not sure of the direction to go with it. And so that's one of the things that I enjoy partnering with you, is because you definitely have the direction, the vision, the guidance. And that's why I always say we work well together in our respective roles. Yeah. What you want, you're able to communicate it, and then I'm able to deliver it. And so together, I think it's magic, because I don't want to be the one to have to spell it all out. I want to be the one, you give it to me, I do it. And so I just think that partnership works. And so it just so happened that you are how you are and I am how I am. And so that's what works. And so when you said that was the vision part of it. You had that vision. And so I was able to really help out with that, because in my own mind, I'm like, I want to design, I want to do this. And so it was just magic for me. So that's what did it, because I'm like, wow, this is what I need. One of the things that I always say, we have so many things that we're doing. We're always wearing a different hat at a different time. But one thing that I have found out is that when you find something that is truly your passion, there is time made for it. And so this is what has occurred for this magazine and the media piece. I didn't even know I enjoyed media. I happened upon that. Yes. And I started out again with podcasting because I wasn't secure on camera. That was, the podcast was a way that I could talk without being seen. And so when I was asked to do a show, and I'm saying all that to say is sometimes you just have to step out. Mm-hmm. And when you talked about the magazine, I stepped out of my little comfort zone of just designing my own little stuff to creating something beautiful that everyone could enjoy, and that, and then we bring in other people who can help us make it even better. And so for me, it was just magic just to hear you say that, because it was almost like, wow, I can attach my gift to someone who has the vision of what I've been thinking about all along and just hadn't stepped out and